Some fun, crazy stories for the day. Things to put a smile on our faces because who would have imagined this was normal for this time of our lives? Crazy. So, killer whales, we've spoken about this before. Nature being in imbalance, animals turning against mankind. Killer whales violently attack another yacht off the coast of Portugal. The family's yacht was attacked by the pod in the middle of the night, the latest in a series of incidents off the Portuguese coast. The Dutch family was sailing between Porto and Lisbon off Portugal's west coast when their vessel was violently buffeted by orcas at 5 a.m. The incident caused significant damage to the boat, which the family managed to steer back to a beach where it capsized on the sand. So, did they attack because they weren't Portuguese and they were Dutch? Who knows? Who knows? Just because they had smelled the coffee, it was 5 a.m. in the morning and they didn't have coffee and then got coffee rage. Who knows? But we're seeing more and more animal attacks and disruption in nature as it turns against mankind. And we see in the book of Revelation that a lot of people will be killed by the beasts of the field. So, interesting that it keeps picking up. And then when it comes to our specialists and experts and scientists and very learned men, new theory suggests we have been wrong about black holes for 60 years by Jansen. Now, the funny thing here for me is, oh, this is beautiful. When they're wrong, it's we've been wrong. Collective we've been wrong. When they're right, they're like, Professor so-and-so, the first of my name, is right. Give me the Nobel Peace Prize or the whatever prize, you name it. The Schrodinger's cat box prize. But then it's them. But the minute something's wrong or they've failed something, then it's we have misunderstood. It's never I have misunderstood or I have been pushing this fake, arrogant news all this time, calling it science, and it was wrong the whole time when it was just a theory that I came up with in the middle of the night on my way to the toilet. No, collective we are wrong about black holes for 60 years. Shocker. Who would have thought? They're all wrong about the Bible and God, and that's going to be a shocker too. Can you imagine that headline? New theory suggests we might be wrong about God, since there's angels flying around preaching the gospel and all sorts of crazy things happening that come straight out of the book of Revelation. That's going to be a fun news article to write and read one day. Whoever that is, you go, guy or girl. Then, this was just brilliant. I had to double take, and then I had to go sit down and double and triple and quadruple check because I couldn't believe my eyes. And then I found out this actually goes back about 3 months since this broke. So the news story that broke on the 3rd of December is a reminder of what happened 3 months ago. Chinese firm, unveils combat-ready humanoid robot fighter set for field trials. The T-800 uses 360-degree LiDAR, stereo vision, and fast processing for obstacle avoidance, with joints delivering blah, 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 blah. And then they give you the whole rundown about why it's such a good idea to have a combat-ready robot. And not just that, let's call it the T-800. Now, for those of you who don't know or don't maybe watch those kind of movies or watched those kind of movies, because these days we don't have time for anything except watching. But back in the day, there was a series of movies, it's a whole franchise and offshoot and everything, Terminator. Arnold Schwarzenegger, I will be back. That one, everybody should know that tagline, whether you watch the movie or not. I will be back. Him, he was a T-800 Terminator, sent from the future to kill. Now, why would you make a combat robot that AI is going to manage and run and call it the T-800? That's the exact name of the Terminator from Cyberdyne Systems Model 101 or T-800, Arnold Schwarzenegger and his series of robots in those movies that are killers, that come to wipe out mankind. So, Were they just telling us about it before? Revelation of the method, the T800's coming, AI is going to run it, they're going to try and wipe out as many people as possible, or are they just being funny right now? That's the level of news that's out there, and it's legit news, it's real, it's credible, and it's happening right now. And people still want to believe. Everything's fine. No, it's not. The world is falling apart for them. But for us who believe, are redeemed and sanctified by the blood of Jesus Christ, and soon to be fetched by him, everything is not falling apart. Everything is falling into place. God bless you all. Shalom.